this section, we're going to be downloading WordPress and then uploading it to our website. It's important we go the correct place to get the latest version, so please follow me step by step, and again, feel free to pause the video or rewind. So please ensure that you've logged into your cPanel, your host server, because we're going to be loading the files into there. And so once you've logged into your website host, open up a new tab. I've already opened it up here, and I'll include a link in the description to where to get this. So we're looking for wordpress.org/download, and here we're going to be downloading the files for our WordPress installation. Okay, so here we have a link right here. We're just going to click on it and download it. So it's going to be downloading to my computer. Excellent, it's complete. Now that it's done, all you need to do is come down here. This is great about Chrome. Some of the other browsers have it. Click on this little thing here and click show in folder. It's going to show me exactly where it is in my folder. So there it is there. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm actually going to minimize this window here. And I'm going to open up the websites files folder. Okay, and I have that open. And look, we have our server information that I had saved off. So that was the notepad information that we had on our server, and then the theme file. So the next thing we're going to do is go back to the downloads folder where we downloaded WordPress. And this is great. We can click and hold the WordPress button here, and we're going to hover our mouse over top the window and keep hovering it over until we're in our website files folder, and just drop that by letting go of the mouse button. Now that I've done that, just click and open up your browser again here, and we're going to go to the cPanel page. Now that we're back in cPanel, you don't really need to scroll too far, hopefully, but we want to go down to the Files section, and we're specifically looking for File Manager. I'm just going to click on the File Manager, and it's going to open up what looks like something that would be on our computer with files and folders. Okay, don't worry about all of this stuff. There's only one thing we're going to be going into, and that's this thing called public HTML. So we're just going to double click on that. So I double clicked on it, and it's in here. This index.hawkhost file is what it looks like when you go to your website. So I'm going to go there just to show you, and that's this view here. Okay, so that's going to go away. We're going to be putting our own site on there. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to click upload. Okay, and it's asking for us to select a file. Well, what we can do is, what's really neat is click and drag. So I'm just going to shorten this window here and open up my website files folder. And you can see all these files that are in the folder that we had here. The WordPress file we just downloaded, and then we dragged into this folder to save all the files there. I'm just going to click and hold my mouse button on it so I can hold and drag the file. And I can either hover it over this window in the background, where the dotted lines are in the browser, or even better, you can actually open up windows by holding and dragging something over a window like the browser one. And it just opened up the browser window for me. I'm still holding. And then I'm just going to let go of the mouse button, and it's going to drop that file in there. I can also click on this button, and I can open and browse to the file or the folder where I saved the file, and just load it in that way. I just like the easiness of being able to just click and drag and drop it in. Okay, so we're just going to maximize this window again, and I'm going to close this off from when I downloaded it. We have a button here to go back, so I'm just going to click go back. Okay, so it's important to make sure you're in the folder that says public HTML. Okay, and we have now our WordPress file in here. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to highlight it by clicking on it. So see how you can click on it? Okay, now we can use the right click feature on our mouse, the right click button, and go down to extract. So I'm going to click extract, and what it's going to do is it's going to extract all the files that we need for our website. So let's click extract, make sure it says public HTML here. We're going to extract it. Excellent. So it's really quickly extracted all the files for us. Now what's kind of inconvenient is that it created this WordPress folder. That's really not very good for us because we want them to all be back in the public HTML. So I've double clicked on WordPress folder. So I'll just go back like that. So this folder, just double click on it, opens up all these files. Okay, now there's a button here that says select all. We're going to click this button and it's going to select all the files. Okay, so once I've done that, we're going to click the move button up here. Okay, we're going to click move. So we're just going to, all we're doing is just moving these files. Now what you want to do is just delete the WordPress part and after the first slash. So it should say / public HTML here by itself. Okay, and click move files. Okay, boom, it moved all those files. Now I can click up one level. It's just going to go up to the folder above, and all the files are here. Now to keep it clean, what we want to do is highlight this WordPress the zip file that we uploaded it. We're going to click delete. We're going to delete that one. You can skip the trash. That's fine. It'll just permanently delete it. Confirm. And that should be good. So I'm just going to take a quick test to see what it looks like when we go to our website. So I'm going to open a new tab here. Or actually, we can just use this one that we already had, this Nuke Learning one. So it would be your domain here. Hit enter. And what we should be presented with is a install thing. So it's going to ask us first for a language. So if you're seeing this page where it says setup config up at the top here and it's asking you for languages, you are in the right place. If you've missed any step, please rewind and just go back through it again.